Did you know that when you use the word very, it does little to enhance your speaking and writing in the production sections of the Duolingo English Test? This video goes into detail about alternative vocabulary and phrases you can use to score higher. Now, the word very can be used for emphasis. Often, it's used to describe an adjective or an adverb. For example, he is very tall, or she speaks English very fluently. Or the word very works as an intensifier to strengthen the meaning of the word it modifies. The movie was very exciting, or it was very cold outside today. But here's the truth. The word very doesn't do anything for your writing or your speaking, and I want you to avoid using it. Today, I'm going to show you how you can avoid the word very and use more descriptive language, vocabulary that's more advanced that will help you score higher when it comes to the Duolingo English Test. We'll also do a little bit of multiple choice. I'll put the word up on the screen and you'll figure out the meaning from a few choices. In the last part of this video, we'll look at some sample answers where we can replace the word very with more sophisticated language to help you score higher. Let's play a game of multiple choice, shall we? We want to lessen our use of the word very. The first word is very angry, and your choices are delighted, furious, annoyed, baffled. The correct choice being furious. And using it in a sample sentence, we would say, the teacher was furious when the students repeatedly ignored the class rules. Next, we have very beautiful. And your choices are plain, opulent, exquisite, dreary. The correct answer is exquisite. Using it in a sentence, we would say, painting in the museum was exquisite, showing great skill and beauty. Okay, next one. Very lively. Your choices are lifeless, dynamic, animated, comatose. The correct answer being animated. The discussion in the seminar became animated as scholars debated passionately. Moving on. Very careful. Your choices are haphazard, meticulous, carefree, or cautious. Which one is the correct answer? It is cautious. Correct answer is cautious. Using it in a sentence, we would say, the driver was very cautious on the icy road, ensuring a safe journey for everyone. Very bright, very bright. Shady, dull, brilliant, luminous. The correct answer is luminous. The city skyline at night was luminous, with sparkling lights creating a dazzling view. There it is used in a sentence. Don't use very bright, use luminous. Very short, as in a very short time. Very short. Elaborate, brief, lengthy, extensive. His choice is brief. The speaker gave a brief but impactful TED Talk on the power of small gestures. Very upset. Very upset. Your choices are serene, distraught, jubilant, apathetic. Which is the right fit? Distraught. The employee was distraught after losing an important document on the way to a meeting. Very glad or very happy. Miserable, content, nonchalant, overjoyed. Correct answer being overjoyed. The athlete was overjoyed upon winning a championship and achieving a lifelong dream. Very cute. We all have a very cute pet, a kitten or a puppy. Your choices are ugly, repulsive, adorable, mediocre. The obvious choice is adorable. The puppy's antics were adorable, bringing smiles to everybody in the room. Now let's take a look at 3 sample questions and 3 sample answers that we could use replacing the word very with more advanced vocabulary. The first one, discuss why people borrow money. In what situations do people borrow money? Who can they borrow from? What are the risks associated with borrowing money? People often borrow money when they face unexpected expenses or significant life events like education or home purchases, leaving them distraught instead of very upset, without immediate funds. In such situations, individuals may turn to various sources, including banks, online platforms, or even friends and family. However, it's essential to be cautious instead of very careful about the associated risks, such as accumulating interest and potential strains on relationships, as failure to repay loans promptly can impact credit scores negatively. Talk about one type of severe weather. What problems do people worry about? What should people do to protect themselves from this type of weather? Hurricanes, a formidable type of severe weather, often leave people furious, very angry, due to their destructive force. Primary worries include extensive property damage, flooding, wind damage, and power outages, along with concerns for personal safety and the well-being of loved ones. To protect themselves from these threats, individuals must take quick and decisive actions. This involves creating an emergency kit, securing windows and doors, and having a well-thought-out evacuation plan. Tell me about a part of your city that is changing. Where is it? How is it changing? Why do you think it's changing? An exquisite part of my city that's currently undergoing a transformative process is the downtown district. Situated at the heart of the city, this area is experiencing a vibrant and animated change. The changes are evident in the construction of modern skyscrapers, the establishment of trendy cafes and art galleries, and the overall revitalization of public spaces. This shift can be attributed to a deliberate urban renewal initiative aimed at attracting businesses, residents, and tourists. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope today's video was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and the notification button so that you can be always updated on new information that we come up with weekly. Until then, happy learning.